I conducted a survey with my peers on their empathy quotients. I am trying to figure out if low empathy is genetic or purely environmental. Before I proceed to tell you about my experiment, I would like to give you a brief example of someone without empathy. In the book, The Science of Evil, Simon Baron-Cohen gives examples of people who had an atrocious family life. These people, in turn, had very little to no empathy. Baron-Cohen classified these people in the zero-negative zone. This classification elucidates the impression that people in this zone show no empathy in a bad way. In addition to this, there is the zero-positive zone that implies the opposite. I found this read rather fascinating and thought that it would be cool to see if any of my peers had any curious quotients pertaining to their empathy. I gave my peers a 60-question empathy quotient survey designed for adults. This questionnaire was made by Simon Baron-Cohen. It asks simple questions such as if you can tell when people want to engage in a conversation. You have 4 different answers to choose from. You can strongly or slightly agree, or you can strongly or slightly disagree. 28 people took the survey. In order for me to find out what I want, one of my peers would need to score below a 30. Unfortunately, for me, no one scored this low. This experiment was not a complete waste of time. I did learn something. After receiving everyone's scores, I could see the difference between the male and female participants. The females scored low 50s to high 40s, whereas the males scored low 40s to high 30s. There were only 2 males that scored the same as a female. These 2 did not surprise me, for they tend to be more feminine. I am still very interested in this study and would like to do it again. If I did this experiment again, I would use a larger group of people and of various ages.